it's the closing of all of that, journey and story that Slim Shady came from within the past, 10, 20 years. It's the tail end of the ride, if that's the end of his alter ego. So, I mean, it's a part of the story. You know what I'm saying? It's obviously a part of the story, but I feel like if that was genuinely the ending to Slim Shady, I feel like he didn't go out with a bang enough. Yeah.
What up, world?
Woo!
This is SouLivate. We are your hosts. My name is NazareN, and this is the impeccable, the incredible. What's
Spencer
your name?
Fucking Reese, baby.
Spencer Reese, and we're gonna have some amazing drops now. Cause guess what, man? Last night, Spence, you know what I'm saying, being the man that he at 5 o'clock in the morning, man, he was sending me drops, man. So we're about to have some cool drops.
I was up till 4 a.m, just like literally making like tags just for this whole John. So like I was tired. My brain was upside down, but I still did it. So we here.
Yo, y'all heard that, man? The man was up at 5 a.m. and he still did it for y'all, man.
Yeah.
Listen, how you been, sir? How was your week so far, man?
Dude, it was pretty good. I mean, just kicking the same vibes, just doing sessions, working with artists and stuff. We a lot of new stuff with my band too has been going on. We got our first show coming up on August 13th. If anybody out there wants to hit Philly on August 13th at the Fire, please pop out to that. There's gonna be a lot of cool other bands coming out.
August 13th, man. I'm coming, bro. What the F, man?
If you come though, you can't be in the mosh pit. You gotta be in the back. You're gonna be scared of that shit.
They gonna be mosh pitting, man. Holy shit.
It's not like, it's mosh pits. It's all perspective, right? You go to like a rap show and you get in a mosh pit. Half the time, people just push each other and like elbow.
It's like soft, right?
Yeah, and then when you go to metal shows, it's literally kids doing full blown karate on each other. Like I'm like Jackie Chan, like fucking smacking people. Like it's crazy. So yeah, you guys see, you're older, so you guys sit in the bar and just watch how funny that shit is.
Cause I was thinking of coming with my wife because she loves like your music, man. So I'm like,
dude, you guys would honestly, if you two pop out, like you guys will have a great time. Like we're gonna be talking to everybody. You know what I'm saying? For anybody that comes out, if the podcast wants to pop out, like I said, August 13th. We're still getting the times together. I still got to get the flyer, but just peep my Instagram at Spencer__Reese, and I'll keep you guys updated. But yeah, it's coming up. That's what's new. We got merch. Coming up. Making stickers. We're making shirts. Possibly buttons. I have a friend that does buttons. I might do that. And that's really about it so far. And then just practicing this past week. So,
listen, this is your podcast, man. So you have to send all the links. Make sure we link in everything, man. So everybody has an opportunity, man, that's following you on the band side, the podcast side, all of the sides all together, man. Has the opportunity to, go and cop it. And this is kind of what I wanted to real quick. A lot of people call it shameless plug-in and all of that, but
shameless plug-in.
But this is not, because this is our podcast. We're doing it for y'all, man. So
facts.
I just wanted to quickly say that obviously we're in Rolling Stone America's Next Top Hitmaker contest. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, baby.
And what I wanted to say is that the brilliant musical genius right here, Spence, man, he engineered the whole thing. And what I wanted to say is also, I don't know why I'm saying what I wanted to say so many times, but anyway. For the Prove to Me That You're Alive podcast, the theme music and the intro is produced by Spencer Reese.
Yes,
for this podcast, the music is produced by Spencer Reese. So everything is original, man. This man goes, into the kitchen. He starts cooking, man, and he brings y'all everything original. So Spence, to begin this, you shared a little bit about your band.
Yeah.
What else do you want our people, our folks to know, man? Like, is stuff coming out? What are you cooking? What do you? Oh, also
for the band. You guys want?
No. everything, because even like, let's say for a rapper like me, right, I love your instrumentals, man. Are we able to go and cop some instrumentals, like break everything down that like we can go and see and maybe cop and hit you up on?
Definitely. Well, as far as on the music side, I mean, we do have our single for my band coming up on August 13th, day of our first gig. We're dropping a single called Bite Marks. That's going to be out on all platforms. It's going to be out everywhere. We're probably going to make merch for that too, or at least do some videos and content for that. So be on the lookout for that. Musically right now, as far as like stuff, I mean, obviously me and Naz, we're working on, the album right now. So that's going to be coming out very soon this year for the summer. What else am I working on? I'm working on a couple of different singles with this girl, Jen. She's from my area and she's a singer. She's like the same age as me. Went to school together and she got a really fire voice. She's really fire. Trying to get her gigs and stuff. So I'm going to be working with her, doing singles for her this summer. And as far as copping instrumentals, I used to sell my beats on BeatStars. That was like the first comings of my beat store. But I like to like have a connection with the people that I sell my beats to. I just like to have real genuine friendships. So if anybody wants to get beats from me, feel free to go to my gram, you know what I'm saying, like that, or like add my Snapchat and we can talk about it type shit. I give my beats out for relatively normal prices, but yeah.
Listen, man, the funniest shit, man. The first time I'm in this man's studio, shout out to a Big Oak Basement, man. A legendary Big Oak Basement. I'm in his studio, so I'm like, this dude does everything. He plays all the instruments. He can sing a demon voice. He can sing an angel voice. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, bro, you got instrumentals. So he starts showing me instrumentals. I'm like, yo, it's fire. I'm really effing with it, man.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yo, how much are these? He's like, man, throw me like $10. I'm like, what? I just in order for me to track out a beat, man, like in any other producer, man, it's 500 or up, bro.
That's
like,
for exclusives
and
like
this
full blown.
Yeah, but still, man, even when you leasing, you know what I'm saying? You're not gonna get a decent beat for less than $100. He's like, I'm like, bro, you bugging. So anyway, hit this man up on it. But the reason I'm sharing this story is I want y'all to see how much like we love this thing, how much he loves this thing, how much we care about this. You know what I'm saying? From the musical, from the artistic, from the human being perspective. Like we live this shit, bro.
Yeah, real shit. Yeah, we both do.
You know what I'm saying? This is not like a hobby. This is not like something. Just so y'all know, this my man right here, man, his bed and his recording booth is like a couple of feet away, man. You know what I mean? So
it's right over there. It's literally right over there, bro. My bed is, you know.
So hit him up. He got some fire instrumentals, man. The album and the Time of Raw coming out soon. Anyway, this wasn't shameless plugging. This was us letting y'all know what we've been up to, man.
Yeah.
So listen, man, since the last time we was here, you said you would give another listen to the Death of Slim Shady. Have you had the time to do that?
I did.
Feedback?
All right. So it's weird.
Was it the same feeling? Sorry, like was it the same as the first time?
No.
Let's start with that.
No. So first time I went around with it, I was like so flabbergasted and excited about what he had to say and how he came out about what he said and how he like fucking shook everybody. And when I went back and I listened to it like 1 or 2 times more roughly.
Ooh.
It was good, but it like something about it didn't feel the same. I don't know if it was just I'd already had the surprise factor and I was like, oh, like that's what it was. Like when I went back and listened to it and I really just broke everything down, song for song and just listen to what he said, I wasn't all that excited. I think it's more of like, it's one of those things where when you walk it, like say you walk into a candy shop and they got your favorite candy there, right? You know what I'm saying? And you're so excited for it and you get that shit. And then like the next time you come back for it, that shit sold the hell out. And you're like, they got the same one, but a different flavor I don't like. You know what I mean? It was like kind of that feeling. I wasn't all that like hyped to hear everything that he had to say again. So I feel like it's more of an attention kind of grabber album where like when you first listen to it, it's going to make you think. And then once you kind of put your judgment to it and what you feel about it already, when you go back to it, there's not really much else substantially, like within it, other than like some of the personal tracks he had, like, the stuff that he had about his daughter and, personal struggles, things of that nature. But I mean, everything else was very just controversial drama talk.
First of all, the whole personal stuff, this is why I wasn't impressed, because he has done this before, man.
Yeah.
And I think that this is the big like thing about like, and I'm so glad that we have this generational gap between us, because and even though you're an old soul, but still, you know what I'm saying, you're a young G, man. I'm an OG. So and I love that we have this generational gap, because at my first listen, just like I told you, I wasn't impressed because I felt like I heard this before. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I think this day and age, whenever we hear someone actually criticize the society and what's going on, we're like, whoa, because the cancel culture has been
it's crazy,
overtaking our lives that we're so used to nowadays, that everybody's on a hush hush. We're staying quiet. Don't say this, don't say that.
Yeah. And
here comes a dude, and he, you know what I'm saying, he says all this shit that we've been kind of thinking about, and we're like, whoa. You know what I'm saying? But again, to me, I wasn't crazy, because again, I'm a hip-hop artist, man. This album that I'm making is dedicated to war, something that I've gone through, something that the world is going through, something that Ukraine, where I'm from, is going through. So I'm not like, oh, you know what I'm saying? And I'm a huge Eminem fan. Like, he's definitely in my top 5 because I grew up to this guy.
Right.
Here's my question, because you are a multi-instrumentalist, you know what I'm saying? You're a musician. You're not just a rapper like my lame ass, man. So I'm a rapper's rapper, but I'm just a rapper, man. You're a real, you're a musician, man. So do you think that this album will like, how should I put this, man? Will it have a good life? Will it be able to live, let's say, like a Pimp a Butterfly, or albums like that, man, or a Slim Shady LP? Like, in 20 years, will we still be able to enjoy this album the way some people enjoyed it now?
In my opinion, no. And the reason why is because I feel like it's the closing of all of that, journey and story that Slim Shady came from within the past, 10, 20 years. It's the tail end of the ride, if that's the end of his alter ego. So, I mean, it's a part of the story. You know what I'm saying? It's obviously a part of the story, but I feel like if that was genuinely the ending to Slim Shady, I feel like he didn't go out with a bang enough. You know what I mean? I feel like he could have. Yeah, he was controversial. You know what I'm saying? He was absolutely controversial.
As he should be.
Right. He should be controversial, but other than Houdini off of that record, I mean, like, and that was one of their star hits that he had out of that whole leg. I mean, everything else is just like talk.
This is SouLivate.
It's literally just opinionated talk. Whereas like you go back to like earlier albums that Eminem had when he came in for that Slim Shady persona, I mean, he had real hits on there. You know what I'm saying? Real big bangers. So I think, like, genuinely, it's a part of the journey. I think this album isn't something that you can take away out of his journey because it's the end of it. Right. But I don't think it's going to hit like To Pimp a Butterfly or like any of these, because most of those albums that come from those big artists were like debuts. They were albums that had a lot of hits on them to begin with. They were worked around, they were marketed correctly, like all of that stuff.
But they were they were extremely creative, though.
That too. Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
You can't 100%. Take that away from a Pimp a Butterfly. To me, Pimp a Butterfly is up there with Illmatic, and I won't be afraid to say that. Like, one of the greatest albums of all time, not just a hip hop album, one of the greatest albums of all time.
It's for the culture too, not only for culture, but I mean I know just music in general. It is one of the best albums out there. Pimp a Butterfly is fantastic.
This is SouLivate.